Mel.
So, did you just get home, or did you get home earlier?
Go ahead and ask.
What?
Okay, I'll do it for you. Hey, Brad, did you go out tonight, or were you home alone the whole time?
Well?
Mel, I had a perfectly nice evening at home reading fine literature.
Oh, Brad, you can't live your life through romance novels.
Why not? The guys in these books are just as exasperating as the guys in real life. Anyway, tell me about your night. I'll live my life through you.
Well, this is pretty...
Knock, knock, knock. Everybody decent?
Yes.
Oh, forget it then.
Yeah,
Come on in, you guys. Noah's just about to tell me about her date.
Oh, really?
What?
No, nothing. Tell us.
Okay, well, he was kind of cute in an offbeat sort of way. He was really nice, and he was pretty smart, and I...
Mel, come on. The guy had the IQ of a tic-tac.
What?
All right, Brad, get this. When the waitress asks the guy if he wants his dinner a la carte, he says, no. Put it on a plate.
I've never seen anybody human scarf a burger like that.
Man.
You guys followed us?
Didn't you see the two bald guys in the next booth?
Yeah, but every time I looked over, they kept ducking their shiny little heads. Don't even tell me. Are we living in a cartoon? Get a life. I mean, really, guys, get a life.
Mel, you are right. I do need to go out more. Next time I'm going out with you two.
Oh, really? How do you look? Yo, Danny. Danny, you don't have to be embarrassed about keeping a diary.
I'm not.
No, I mean, it's sort of macho if you think about it. Hey, I know the surfer back home, Ten-Toe Connolly. He keeps a diary. Wouldn't miss a day.
It's not a diary.
Oh, then what is it?
A notebook.
Yeah, well, what's in the notebook?
Paper.
What's on the paper?
Ink.
Are you trying to torture me?
Yes. Okay, look. You've got to promise me.
I swear. It's a comic strip. No way, it's about here. The Dud Ranch?
Yeah, the E fell off the sign.
I love it. This girl, Harmony, she's not based on anyone we know, is she?
Nah.
This is about Mel's date the other night with a Neanderthal man. There's a little piece of food hanging out of his mouth, and well, there we are, bald.
Yeah, well, Melody said this place reminded her of a cartoon.
You're dangerous, man.
Yeah, and I value my life, so this is between us, okay?
Yeah, but Danny, that stuff's too funny to keep to yourself.
Well, that's the way it's gonna stay. Besides, what else would I do with it?
Yeah.
All right, Roy. Be professional. Get a hold of yourself. You work for the paper now.
What?
What?
You're staring at me.
I didn't expect to see you.
Do you know me?
No.
Then why would you expect to see me?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Are you here for a reason?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm here to see Mr. Decker.
Mr. Decker.
Yes.
Well, if you go through that building right there, you should find Mr. Decker.
Oh, thank you. I mean that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Roy, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Don't think about the girl.
Tell me something, Lucy. My dad didn't actually see this thing when he was bidding on it, right? I mean, he thought he was buying something else, didn't he?
Taste is a funny thing, buddy.
No. This is a funny thing.
Well, maybe for your dad's sake, you could find something positive you could say about this. What do you think?
There aren't two of them.
Pardon me. I'm looking for Mr. Decker.
Mr. Decker?
Why does everybody say that?
What do you want Jake for, anyway?
It's a business matter. I'm here from the Daily News.
Oh, don't tell me he's placed another classified ad.
Boy, wasn't that great last time when all those beautiful models That was a terrible thing he did. It's just terrible.
There's no ad, but it's important that I speak to him directly.
Well, whatever this is about, I want to know. Come on, we'll find him together. Okay, over here.
You know, I've never seen anything quite like that before. What is it?
We were hoping you'd know. Come on.
Fly! Fly away! Please.
And thank you, Mrs. Morton. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Mrs. Morton? You're still on the line? I'm sorry. Yes, right. Thank you. Yeah, have a good day, Mrs. Morton. Bye-bye.
Drummer boy, you got a visitor.
No, you can't be Jake Decker.
Why not? It's worked before.
You're Jake Decker, artist's manager?
You're from the paper. Did you get what I sent?
Artist manager?
It's terrific. We want it.
Yes. Step into my office. You comfortable? Okay. Let me get in touch with Danny. You wait here. Thank you. Yo, Danny, get in here! It's a low-tech operation. Saves on the overhead.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. That's not good. Jake, what is going on?
Yeah, one second, Luce. Meet the artist.
What?
All right, Danny, you may not believe this, but I sent your comic strip to the Daily News, and they want it.
You did
This
what?
is Danny?
Surprise?
He's a kid.
It's even more fun in real life.
I'm confused. Obviously, you're confused. And you look pretty confused. Can we start fresh?
Well, he stole my book.
Danny, I thought you'd be
God, I'm
thrilled.
in
Jake, we
big
had an
trouble. I'm never
agreement.
gonna live this
Your
down.
turn.
My editor.
Shut up! Thank you. All right, guests first.
I just got hired on with the Daily News, and I think my editor hates me because he's thrown out every idea I've had until I showed him this comic strip that came in the mail, and he actually laughed a lot. You are brilliant.
Brilliant?
Yeah, Danny, brilliant.
I could live with... No, this stuff is private.
Well, what's this comic strip about, Danny?
It's got people in it, and they do things.
It's about the Bar None. You see, it's called the Dud Ranch. See, the E fell off the side.
I love that.
You mean the characters are us?
No, well, not exactly. Sort of.
Hey, cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Listen, you are really, really, really talented, and the fact that this is going to save my butt isn't even entering into this. Look, how much money will it take to get you to say yes?
It's not about money.
Don't listen to him. Danny, listen to him.
Jake, I just don't know.
Your words and your drawings every day for thousands of people to see. Think about it.
Okay, all right, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you.
Every day, huh? Well, I guess I better get busy. When is it gonna start running?
Funny you should ask that. Now that you've said yes, I have a little confession to make.
What's that?
It's already...
Danny! What is this?
It's already running. It started today. So, have you reconsidered my offer?
Roy, you asked me out 3 minutes ago, again. And I said no, again. What's different now?
I was feeling lucky this particular minute.
Should I make a tape recording for you? Look, Roy, I'm flattered and I really appreciate it. But no thank you, okay?
So, eloping tonight is out.
You're catching on, Roy.
What about tomorrow night? Oh, don't answer now. Think about it. Take your time. I'll be back.
I didn't ask for this.
Hey, think of him as Clark Kent, a mild-mannered reporter. Underneath the glasses, I'll bet he's Superman.
Yeah, maybe he'll take a leap over a tall building.
Look, Brad, I don't mean to interfere. Well, maybe I do. But you never give anybody a chance. Go out with Roy once. It's not like he's gonna ask you to marry him.
I just wish he'd find someone else to drool over.
Well, I think it's good for you.
You would, Harmony.
Hey, don't even joke. Danny's comic strip is getting worse and worse every day.
Yeah, you said it. Have you seen Buggy? He looks like a pumpkin head on a stick.
Yeah, how about Lasso, the terrorist ranch hand?
And look at Drab. She's walking around with a feed sack on her head while everyone keeps track of how many weeks in a row she hasn't had a date.
Really? How many? Sorry.
I keep looking over my shoulder thinking, what if I'm doing something stupid? What if Danny sees me?
Yeah.
Bingo, tomorrow's paper.
Hey, duds. Why the long faces?
Jake, I think you've created a monster.
What do you mean? Don't you guys want Danny to be famous?
Yeah, for discovering the cure for the common pimple.
Or dating Madonna. Not for making us look like morons in a public forum.
Can't you guys take the tiniest joke without being so sensitive? Lighten up.
Joke, huh, Jake? Well, I guess you haven't seen the latest edition of the total dweeb who only gets to keep his job because he's the owner's nephew.
Jerk? Jerk, what is that supposed to be, me, huh?
Jake, lighten up.
Oh, that's... Look how you've... it's more like an ice cream cone shape, actually. I'm gonna frame this. I'm gonna put it up in my office. What do you think about that, hon? It was a joke. Honey.
Oh, business is really taking off.
Yeah, hey, want me to do yours?
No thanks. Is this guy with you?
Yeah, he's from the newspaper. They're doing an article about the Dud Ranch. Want to let him take your picture?
Oh, so everyone knows that I'm drab? No way. I don't have time, and neither do you. Do you know there are half a dozen horses out there that need to be groomed and exercised?
Not by me.
What do you mean?
Mr. E said to devote as much time as I need to the cartoon. This whole caricature thing was his idea, too. You know, take advantage of the local talent at hand.
Oh, now you're the talent?
And I need to think of new strips all the time.
Well, you can think while you trot.
No, what if I hurt my drawing hand?
What if I hurt your drawing hand? Danny, you have a job here.
I have a better job now.
Whoa.
What's that, Danny?
Oh, are you gonna get on my case, too?
Hey, according to your cartoon, all I ever do is get on everybody's case. Just staying in character. Not on your life, Buster.
Oh, come on, Lucy. It's a comic strip, not a documentary. All right, look, I know I owe it to you guys being my influence and everything.
Well, I'm glad you realized that.
Melody, could you come here? I think I figured out a way to make it up to you all.
Can't wait to see this.
Here are some special drawings I've done of each of you.
Danny, I do not scrunch my nose like this. Put some whiskers on me and I'll look like Thumper.
Well, I think it's kind of cute, Mel. If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Well, this mouth is kind of huge, but otherwise, it's not that bad.
All right, then, here's the deal. Since you are my friends, $10 a piece.
What?
These could be worth something someday. See, I signed them.
Are you serious?
It's a good deal.
Yeah, well, thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to have something so valuable.
Hey,
It's like staring into the sun. So are we on for Friday night?
Roy, we never were on for Friday night.
I wish you didn't have such a good memory.
Go away, Roy.
So, how's the photo shoot going?
I'm not so good. My colleagues don't want to cooperate. I think they're bugged because one person around here is getting all the attention.
Oh, well, listen, Danny. Sometimes things are gonna go great for you and they're gonna go great for your friends. But other times, things are gonna go great for you and they're gonna go lousy for your friends. Of course, there's times when it's lousy for everybody. But
Roy,
then there's times...
is there a point to this?
I had one when I started. Oh, yeah, what I'm trying to say, Danny, is that you shouldn't let other people convince you to feel bad when things are going terrific for you and bad for them. Come on, let's go on outside. Maybe we can get a horse to pose. Oh, and also, I was wanting to know if you could draw me in as Brad's boyfriend.
Some bozo just tried to take my picture.
For an article on the Dud Ranch, us too.
Yeah, and get this. Last night I'm walking back to the bunkhouse, and I keep hearing all these voices, and they all sound like Danny. So I'm listening, and sure enough, it's Danny. He's interviewing himself, you know, asking himself questions like, where'd you grow up, and how long have you been drawing for, and what does it feel like to be rich? That guy is joining the ranks of the out-of-touch big time. Somebody's got to talk to my uncle about stopping him now.
But Mr. Ernst thinks that this comic strip is the best thing that happened since 2-for-1 sales. I mean, he laughs his head off every morning.
You mean he thinks Mr. Earnest, the bumbling ranch owner, is funny? How come he's not insulted?
You don't want to know.
Oh, Lucy, don't even tell me. He doesn't know he's Mr. Earnest. Poor guy.
And that character is such a klutz. Have you seen today's? Head-to-toe bandages with just his little eyeglasses sticking out.
Well, I'm gonna tell him.
Oh, yeah, right, Jake. What are you gonna do? Walk up to him and say, hey, Uncle Ben, you know that ridiculous ranch owner in Danny's comic strip? Guess what? It's you.
All right. 86 that idea. But what then?
We can steal Danny's comics and write messages all over him like Danny is a weasel.
That's a great idea.
I was kidding, Jake.
Look, why don't we just sit Danny down and force him to listen to us?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hardback chair, hot interrogation marks.
No. Let's keep it simple. Staff meeting after dinner. You all be there, and I'll make sure Da Vinci's there, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a piece of
Oh,
mind.
we are gonna give it to him.
I am so
tired of
nothing like me.
She's a good artist.
Danny, you done yet? I'd like to get started.
In a moment.
Oh, would you just swallow already?
I'm finished.
All right, then. There have been a lot of bad feelings around here ever since this dud ranch strip got started. Now, I know you all have something you'd like to say to Danny. Go ahead.
Not me.
Well, I have something to say. You thought the strip was hilarious until it was about you. And I think you're all mad just because I've hit some bullseyes.
Since when are we the target?
Yeah, and what right do you have to imply that I only got this job because my uncle owns the ranch?
Well, Jake, that is the reason that you got the job, but hey, that's not the point here.
That's right, Danny. And how do you think I feel, you making me out to be some kind of dictator who orders you guys around? Stop that, buddy!
And Drab. She's always so negative and complaining all the time. I really hate that,
Oh,
Danny.
you guys are really making a strong case.
Okay, Danny, congratulations. You figured out what's wrong with all your friends. So what? Who's perfect?
I'm pretty close.
That's debatable.
The point is, it just does not belong in the newspaper.
Look, this is a waste of time.
Don't you walk away. Just listen. We're not material for the Dud Ranch. Danny, we're your friends. You know, instead of coming up with new insults all the time for your comic strip, why don't you think about the time I sat up all night with you when you were sick, or Melody listening to all your problems, and Jake and Buddy and Mr. Ernst.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
It doesn't matter. You are.
It's just a stupid little comic strip.
Not to us.
We've got to do something about that guy. Pronto. Yeah, I think we did a great job. I mean, if anybody deserves a taste of his own medicine, it's Danny.
Is that an arrow going through his head?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Too much moose.
Yeah, they do kind of look like antlers.
Not Bullwinkle moose, hair moose.
Don't worry, Jake, it looks fine.
When are we gonna give it to him?
I say we leave it on his pillow.
No, I want to see the look on his face.
Yeah, I'd like to videotape that.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we just try to get it in the paper, you know, next to the Dud Ranch? A tribute to the artist?
Yeah, right. How are we gonna do that?
Well, Roy's favorite person could ask him very nicely.
No way. No, thank you.
All right, fine. Drab.
Give me that. Roy!
Oh, hi. Listen, where's Danny? I need to talk to him.
He's inside, I think,
good.
but I need to ask you something first. I know this is pretty unusual.
Brad, please put this in the paper, please.
Later, okay? I've got to see Danny.
He hardly looked at you.
Yeah, something's going on, huh? Come on. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a joke, right? I mean, I actually believed that these were the cartoons for this week's strip. But it's a joke, right? A very funny one, mind you, but now it's over, and now you're gonna hand me the real strips, and we're both gonna laugh real hard, right? I don't hear us laughing.
That's the strip. I've decided to take the Dud Ranch into a new direction.
Yeah, out the window. Look, Danny, these are nice. They're cute. They're warm and fuzzy. This isn't what our readers want. They want mean, nasty, sarcastic. Now that's entertainment.
That's the strip now. Take it or leave it.
But why? It was going so well.
Maybe for you, not so well for me.
You're sure? Because if this is it, then this is it. And I mean it. I'm firm on this. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm not gonna beg.
Roy, it was fun while it lasted.
Fine. You want me to beg? I'll beg. Please, Danny, don't do this to me. Please. Fine. Maybe we can compromise, huh? We'll alternate. Mondays, nice. Tuesdays, mean. Wednesdays, nice. Thursdays, mean. Fridays, we'll flip a coin for it. You're not buying this, are you?
Nope.
Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it. My editor's going to split a gut. Probably mine.
I'm sorry, but not that sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll just have to find some other hot story to follow. I mean, there's got to be something exciting ready to break around here somewhere. I mean, take a look around. Feel the energy. I'm doomed.
Roy, what's the matter? You look really bad.
Oh, wonderful. My life is going down the toilet, and I look really bad.
Well, why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, first, Danny gave me these cartoons that were sweet and cute, and then he quit.
Roy, Danny quit the strip?
Yep.
Really?
Quit. Done. Finito. The past tense of here.
How come?
I broke my pencil.
Come on, Danny, the truth.
The truth is, a lot of people liked the Dud Ranch, but the most important people didn't. when that finally sunk in, there really wasn't a choice.
Danny, I take back every rotten thing I ever thought about you. Mwah.
Danny, I take back almost every rotten thing I ever said about you.
Look, I've got to go, but what was it you were saying about some picture you wanted me to run in the paper? I happen to have some extra space now.
Nothing.
Did we say that? No, we didn't say that.
You must have heard wrong.
I guess so. Well, see ya.
Roy, wait a sec. Roy, before you go, I don't exactly know how to say this, and I'd never admit this to Danny, but here goes. After seeing Drab in the comic strip, I learned a couple of things about myself. Maybe I am too picky, and I don't always give people a chance. I'd like to change, Roy. So, starting with you. What do you think? We'll go out?
You want to go out with me? Wow.
What do you think? Bowling, roller skating, skeet shooting?
Brad, I can't believe I'm saying this. No.
No? You're turning me down?
Here's the thing. When I first met you, I wanted to go out with you more than anything. But then I realized it could only go downhill. You'd hate me, or I'd find something about you that wasn't perfect, and then where would we be? So I think it's best if we just don't see each other.
Well, this is a first. Never been broken up with by someone I wasn't even going out with.
I'm unique. Oh, and I'm also late. See you in my dreams.
Men!
Yay, the guest of honor.
Yeah,
there you
Pretty
go.
funny having a party thrown for me losing my job at the newspaper. What a group.
That's why you love us so much.
To Danny and to the end of the Dud Ranch.
Ching ching.
Goodbye, Drab. Goodbye, Harmony.
Goodbye, fame and fortune.
Goodbye, Roy. Thank goodness.
Danny, my dad wanted me to tell you that he's sorry about the cartoon getting dropped. He also said that he's not as clumsy as Mr. Ernst, and he's much better looking.
He knew all along? I don't believe it.
You know, Uncle Ben's got a better sense of humor than all of us combined.
Maybe we weren't such good sports.
Nah, it just took me a while to learn the cartoonist code. Pick on people who deserve it. Speaking of which, I found something.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Sorry.
Don't worry, it's not so bad. Only this arrow through the head. Looks kind of like antlers.
Everybody's a critic. Give me that.
Jake, come with me for a minute.
Oh, no.
Buddy, I don't think this is gonna fit.
Oh, we'll tell my dad it flew in there.
I think it's in the double.
More like broken. Mr. Earnest is gonna be bummed.